There are three reasons why I chose to become yoga instructor. Number one was, of course, for personal reasons. I struggled with back pain for the last 5-6 years of my life, and one of the fastest way to learn about human anatomy was through taking yoga classes. In that class, I learned what muscle was involved when it comes to my back pain, and overall what muscle was involved with movement, and how it was helpful to use certain ways to help stretch the muscle or strengthen that muscle. So all of this knowledge actually did help me to have lesser pain and also prevent some of the movements that I had that was actually increasing my pain. Reason number two was the spirituality aspect of yoga. What I liked the most was, again, as a psychologist, I work with breath in sessions with clients as a form of relaxation, as a way to bring in mindfulness. What I learned in yoga, that they have so many types of breath work, and even the emphasis on breath was amazing for me to actually learn about it. So that was one thing that I really liked. The other reason was the spirituality aspect of yoga, like about these 7 chakras that we have. For example, take the root chakra. Root chakra is place for how you have your relationship with your family. Now that was quite psychological for me, and I found it quite fascinating that thousands of years ago they talked about these things, that they acknowledged that, you know, these kind of relationships and these kind of stressors in life does affect us, but not only affect us mentally, but in fact it affects our body as well. So I found that quite fascinating. And reason number 3, which is the initial reason to why I even started this journey, was many years ago when I read Dr. Van Kolk's book, The Body Keeps the Score. In his book, if I remember correctly, he talks about treatments for trauma, and one of them was mentioned through yoga. And that kind of struck me, that how an ancient kind of practice is so helpful in today's modern problems that we have in modern world, modern problems we have, and how to deal with them. So I found that quite fascinating, and since then my curiosity towards yoga started, and other reasons, as I already shared with you, led me to take the classes and become a yoga instructor. So in today's video, we're going to focus on Tadasana, or mountain pose. This is the most important asana, but at the same time, a very easy one that you can do it anywhere you are. You're in grocery shop, you're waiting in line, you can use Tadasana. If you're in the bank, you're in line, you can use Tadasana, or you can be in a busy park like the one that I am right now and use Tadasana as a way to help your posture improve. And also, if you have back pain like me, then it can decrease your pain. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to actually step back, and then so that you can see me, because it's very important to see legs being apart or more in line with your hip. So legs are being apart and your feet are flat on the ground. You also want to, what I remember somebody else said it, you want to sit back in yourself. It's almost like you're slightly going towards your back, and then I want you to rotate your shoulders so that you can have this kind of chest being open more. And I remember my instructor saying that your heart should shoot for the stars. So do it like that. So open your chest, rotate your shoulder. It's almost like your arms are facing like this, or actually your hands are facing you towards the front. And then also chin up, making sure your chin is up. And also imagine like there's a piece of string pulling from the crown of your head. It's almost like that there's a invisible string tied to a tree and is pulling my head. So this kind of posture, again, as I said, it helps you to improve your posture if you have bad posture. I used to have a bad posture, and that posture was, I was quite slouchy and even hunched shoulders. So this one is a very helpful posture to improve your posture. I already said so many postures. Anyways, so this is how it looks like. One thing that is important to remember is that you distribute your weight in 4 corners of your feet. So making sure that you're not kind of doing this, leaning more towards front, and you're not going too back. It's not that the entire weight is on your heel, because then you will lose your balance. Make sure that it's distributed evenly in 4 corners of your feet. Again, that string pulling from crown of your head, and then your chest is open. And breathe. So that, my friend, is Tadasana. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.